Hello everyone. Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Let's take a look, see if they have anything to say.
Darian can't talk right now. I gave him something to relieve his pain and to quiet him down for a little while. The man does love the sound of his own voice.
Okay.
Can't talk now. The pretty lady said it's sleepy time. Shh.
Interesting. Okay.
Veranda sent me to help. He said he needed to do some more research. I swear the man's got his head buried in that old book you found in Lorkrata. But if it wasn't that, it'd be something else. He loves his research, that's for sure.
The
Baron was just filling us in on what was written in his son's journal. Spell or no, Alec has a lot to answer for. If he's even still alive.
So now that we have a safe house and an assault team, what's the next step in the plan?
First, we need to find out if anyone survived Lorea's private party. The Countess heard noises coming from the inn. It's not much to go on, but at least it's a place to start looking.
Darian said the innkeeper gave him a key.
So Darian accomplished something useful after all. Go upstairs and get that key. Funny thing, Darian was scratched and battered, claimed the blood fiends bit him. But the Countess didn't find a single bite mark on him. Guess he was mistaken.
Interesting. Well, what do you think we'll find in the inn?
Part of me wants to find Lorea in there. Then we can put a blade through her and be done with this business. But I really hope the townsfolk have crowded in there and barricaded the doors. Either way, we need to get in there and see.
Agreed.
My own son. I can't believe it. He has placed a stain on the honor of House Dorrell that I may never be able to remove.
Well, his actions may be considered not his own. Time will tell. Oh, we need a key.
Darian can't talk right now. I gave him something to relieve his pain and to quiet him down for a little while. The man does love the sound of his own voice.
Okay, so now we get prompt. What did you give him?
The end of my staff. Right to the side of his head. Best way to quickly quiet a delirious soldier. He was making enough noise to give away our presence, and I was in no mood to fight a horde of those creatures.
Did you find a key while you were bandaging him up?
A key? Yes. He was holding on to it rather tightly. I had to pry it from his grip before I could tend to his injuries. Is it important?
It'd be critical. It's the key to the inn.
RK provides. Bless us all. I heard sounds coming from the inn as I made my way here. Now we can get inside and see what's in there. I hope it's the survivors of this terrible disaster. I'd hate to think that Lorea turned or killed them all.
Oops. Alright, so we're headed to the inn. I'm actually recording this in the evening, so there's going to be a lot more players about. Can we get in this way? It's barred from the outside. not a good sign. Not a good sign. What's going on? All right. Oh. I would say fiends by the looks of it. Attic. Well, if they're able to secure it.
Be silent. We don't want them to hear us.
It's alright, we're here to help. That is such a bad line.
Whoever or whatever you may be, I advise you to go away and leave us alone. These people are under my protection, and I will not allow you to harm them.
Open the door and we can get you out of here.
I believe we are perfectly safe up here. Thank you all the same. Now go away. You have more than enough victims to suit your needs. I won't allow you to have any more.
Really? I'm not with the era. I only want to help. You're not very convincing, Bayo.
That's just what I'd expect one of Lorea's minions to say. Now leave us alone.
Oh.
You, in the attic. I am Allard, Baron of House Dorel, and I swear you will be safe in my hands.
It's good to see you're still alive, my old friend.
And you as well. But tell me, is Alec hiding up there?
I'm sorry to say, but no. I left him at your manor. He insisted that he wanted to stay.
Blade Master, I see.
It's good to see Baron Allard again. He's like a brother to me. It's been weeks since we last saw each other. I only wish this reunion was under better circumstances.
Can you tell us what happened here?
When Lorea sealed the city and began turning people into blood fiends, I used my sword to cut a path to this inn and led as many as I could to safety. I was forced to kill friends who turned into monsters, but I was able to save some of our people.
How many survivors are up there?
Quite a few, and there are more hiding around the city, protected by members of the North Point Guard. I gave the order myself as soon as I saw what Lorea was doing. I just wish Lord Alec had been able to resist her as well.
What is Lilera doing in North Point?
It started innocently enough. She had Lord Alec call a gathering at the square. Then she addressed the crowd, saying how the blessing of Montclair would soon be upon us. That we would join her, love her. Then people started turning all around us.
You have any idea how she was able to turn them into blood fiends?
A spell, perhaps. I'm not really sure. She made some strange gestures and spoke a few arcane words. Then it was as if a wave of power flowed out of her. People immediately began turning into blood fiends. But not everyone was affected by her blessing.
This needs to end. Do you know where I can find Lilera?
Lady Lorea has taken Dorel Manor as her own. But I have a key. Take it. Save as many of our people as you can. And be aware that Lord Alec is still with her. He was alive when I last saw him, but completely under Lorea's influence.
Okay. There was a blood fiend in there, but now not? Very strange. Oh, that's not the door. That's the door. What? I'm trying to decide how to deal with the Baron's son. In terms of role-playing, like, if given a choice, what path would Theo take? That's kind of what I'm wondering. This graphically is bugging me. You would not barricade your home from the outside where anybody can come up and just remove it. Makes no sense. North Point Noble. They're all enthralled?
Ah, all the nobles have gathered. What an excellent party.
I forgot what I'm drinking to.
Someone new? How exciting! Come up, come up! You must introduce yourself before you can join the festivities.
That's a very strange scene right there.
Oh, I know you. You must be the one her beautiful ladyship has been expecting.
Did you tell me what's going on here?
You're just in time for our grand celebration. We're celebrating the new and better life that will soon be ours. Lady Larea is going to honor us with her blessing, and then we will never die.
You do realize you're under some kind of a spell, right?
Probably, but it's not what you think. We freely accepted the will of the beautiful Lady Larea. She loves us, and we're devoted to her every wish and whim.
Where's Lilira?
My lady is upstairs. I'm sure she'd love to meet you. And when she tells you about her blessing, about the wonderful gifts she brings, I'm sure you'll fall in love with her just as I have. Just as we all have. Friends, fellow nobles, the glorious blessing of Lady Larea is almost upon us. Let us prepare ourselves to bask in her presence.
That's just creepy as hell. That sent shivers down my back there. Oh yeah, that's wrong.
You might as well come up. I know that you're here.
That's just wrong. 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 Let me look in here for a second. Oh man, that was just wrong. Ooh. Jesus. What the hell?
I can take your pain away. I can make you feel so much better.
Tempting offer as me as the player, but, no.
Well. You're not at all what I was expecting. That makes this so much more exciting.
Before we continue, why I did not pick the option of saying that she is a monster? Enchanted, not enchanted, they appear to be so devoted at this time that they were having a party around dead relatives and other nobles that they knew. Saying something like that could potentially anger them. Why not just get the info and then if you can find the cause?
Let me take a look at you. So you're the one who dispatched my father's pet Argonian. Well done, by the way. Well done. I'm so glad you're here. I was becoming dreadfully bored with Alec and the rest of these silly nobles.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you.
Isn't it fascinating? You want to strike me, but your weapon hangs loosely at your side. I wonder why that is. Oh, I know. It's because I will it. This is my world now. I feel your desire to please me, and I can use it to make you do as I wish.
What are you doing to the nobles?
You believe the nobles are in danger? You want to save them? How sweet. They love me. They have given themselves to me. Thanks to the Remnant, I am their god. And now I also have you, the hero that Verandis presumed to use against my father and I.
I'm going to stop you.
You're trying to resist me? Oh, what sport we shall have. But first, I have duties to perform. Come, join me downstairs. We must attend the celebration. Perhaps I'll even honor you with the first dance, before you try to kill me.
Game, are you going to give me a chance to attack her now?
You need to resist her, my friend. You must break free of her spell before all is lost.
Going there is bad. So, which is... in the basement.
Just as in Locrata, Lorea has cast a veil. It hides her, protects her. You must find a way to enter the illusion. The basement. I can feel slight imperfections in the spell down there.
They weren't there before. Come, let's dance.
The veil is a powerful illusion, but just as at Lucrata, you can manipulate its power using a tear. You have entered the veil. Now find Larea and finish this.
Manipulative vampire?
As usual, Verandis once again ruins my fun. I guess I'll just have to destroy you now. Pity. But I can always get another pet.
Maybe another pet? Did you already... Oh, damn it.
See how the people love me. Then you can share the love.
Wait, what is that? What is that over there?
Poor Larea. I never wanted it to come to this.
Did you see that? That figure.
I had hoped to save Larea from this fate. Or else, I should have been the one to end her campaign. I'm sorry this unfortunate task fell to you.
I'm not sure I understand what fully transpired here.
Larea gathered the nobles here, played with them, forced them to love her. It was the closest she could get to real happiness since the loss of her mother. When she was done playing, she was going to turn them all into blood fiends.
This veil is slightly different from the one at Lorcarita.
Your perceptions are excellent. She used this veil in two ways: to hide herself and to overwhelm your senses with illusion. Unlike Lucrata, instead of shredding the veil, this time you used the tear to enter Larea's illusion.
Huh. What has happened to the nobles?
With Larea's death, the power of the veil fades. As soon as it dissipates, the nobles will appear. But now the final confrontation draws near. Gather our forces and meet me at the Shrouded Pass. We must return to the Doomcrag to end this.
That doesn't sound good.
What? What happened?
Fate does not smile upon me.
By the Eight. Who did this? What happened to my people?
Don't you remember? You were under Lera's spell.
Larea Montclair? Yes, she arrived here. She said she was here to help. Then, I can't remember anything else. Is the rest of North Point... is the city safe?
Many people have died. But the city should be safe now.
I need to get outside. Find my father. I need to make sure that North Point's all right.
Gather the nobles and head outside.
Of course. Give us a moment to compose ourselves and we'll meet you outside. People, listen to me. Let's head outside and make sure the rest of the city is secure. We'll return for the fallen later. Right now, the living need us more.
It feels like there were obedient sheep that have turned into obedient sheep. I don't know, it's just weird. Nobody said a thing.
In the name of High King Emmerich, and in accordance with the laws of the land, I hereby order the arrest of Alec Dorel for treason and the death of his kinsman.
But father, it wasn't my fault.
You allowed an enemy into our city, into our home. Dozens fell to these monsters because you couldn't ignore a pretty face.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I'm not even sure what happened. Loraya said she wanted to help, and... I'm sorry.
Apologies won't bring our people back. It won't return honor to our family name. Guards! Take Alec away. You are dead to me, Alec. Dead to me.
I'm sorry I disappointed you, father. It won't happen again.
Well, he is accepting his fate. We know the power that she had. Let's see what the options are.
You may not believe this, but that wasn't how I wanted our reunion to play out. But laws were broken. People died. I can't ignore our laws. Not even to save my son.
Is this really the proper response? He was under a very powerful spell.
I left Alec in charge. The safety of North Point was his responsibility. Someone has to answer for the deaths he caused this day. If I was in his position, I would expect the same treatment.
Hasn't Leilera paid for those crimes? She was controlling his mind, manipulating him to do nothing.
Loraya paid, and for that I thank you. But Alec wasn't under a spell when he welcomed her into North Point. That was his choice. I won't leave him here to make the same mistake again.
Mirandus wants us to bring the army to Shrouded Pass.
Shrouded Pass? That means Montclair is in the Doomcrag. Then the time has come to strike down the traitor and restore peace to our shores. But first I want to thank you for helping the people of North Point. I won't forget your bravery. It has been a grueling day. Restock and rest. We'll begin the march to the Doomcrag when you're ready.
Okay. So we will talk to him when we go to move on for that, which will not be in this video. Oh, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Ooh, we're a hero! And if you are new to the channel, you can do the subscribe thing, bell notification, that stuff. Also a few links in the description down below should you wish to check those out. But until when next we meet, please do be safe, everyone. Bye.